A poor little orange kitten with big dreams had to work very hard to make them come true. Let's watch this adorable cartoon all the way to the end to see how. Once upon a time in a big city, there was a sweet orange kitten who was too poor to buy himself a proper school uniform. He had to make do with an old tattered white shirt that reached only his belly button and a pair of baggy pants that were too large for him. He walked alone through the school hallway, kicking a little burlap sack that was full of old rags. As he walked, he sadly looked down at the ground. Two other kittens who were dressed in neat school uniforms walked past him and laughed at him. "Hey, Rags, where are your parents?" one of them asked. "Maybe they've gone to get his new school clothes," the other said, laughing. "But no, they haven't," the first kitten said. "I know his parents. They're too poor to buy him anything." And then the two of them started to laugh even harder, making fun of the poor orange kitten. When they were out of earshot, the orange kitten burst into tears. "I wish I had some nice school clothes," he cried. No one else was around, so no one could comfort him or tell him that everything would be okay. He got home as fast as he could, bursting into tears as soon as he saw his reflection in the window. He looked so poor and so sad. Suddenly, he had an idea. Maybe if he worked hard enough, he could earn enough money to buy himself some decent clothes. So the next morning, right after breakfast, he set off to work. The whole day he sold lollipops and cookies on the street corner. When it was time to go home, he had earned a whole bunch of shiny coins. But this wasn't enough to buy himself a nice school uniform. The next day, he went to work again. This time, he collected plastic bottles from a big garbage dump. After several hours, he had filled his sack and took it to the recycling center where he received another coin. This was a little more than he earned the day before, but still not enough. So the next day, he went to work again. After a long and tiring day, he went home and took a good look at the coins he had earned. Working hard really paid off because now he had a lot more money. The next morning, he went to a store to see if he could find something nice to wear to school. When he found a shirt that he liked, it turned out that it cost as much as all the coins he had saved up. But the kind saleswoman saw how sad he was and gave him the shirt free of charge. Overjoyed, he thanked Heather's video, tells a heartwarming animated story about a poor but hardworking orange kitten. Here is a detailed breakdown of the scenes, and the narrative Orn ran as fast as he could to school. When he walked through the door, everyone stared at him because he looked so nice and clean. Even the two cats who had made fun of him the other day were staring at him. The orange kitten continued walking as if he hadn't heard them. He walked right up to them and said, "What are you looking at?" The two cats were shocked. Never in their wildest dreams had they imagined that the poor orange kitten would become the best-dressed cat in school. After the orange kitten had walked away, one of the cats said to the other, "I think we were wrong about him." The other cat nodded in agreement. "Yeah, don't judge a cat by its clothes," he said. And so, the once poor orange kitten, who worked hard to earn money for a new school uniform, became the best-dressed cat in school. Thank you for watching. And here is an extra for you. At the end, the orange kitten is back in his old tattered shirt giving you a thumbs up. This is his way of saying thank you for watching.